Hello, and thank you for joining us again. My name is Sam Goodwin with Hocoa, San Diego's #1 live and local home repair network. And today I have a special guest, Zach Miller with Dimmick Construction, and they do it's basically safe access home remodeling. And today Zach's going to talk to us about how to stay in your home longer, be more independent. That's something that's happening. I know baby boomers are getting to age 65, 10,000 people a day. But Zach, tell us a little bit more about the home remodeling business and how to make homeowners that want to stay longer in their homes more accessible and safe.
Sure. So, first of all, thanks for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure.
We're just happy to be a part of it. Charlie has been in business since he's been in construction since he was 18 years old.
Wow.
So over 40 years now, he's been working on custom remodels, home building, things like that. And him and his wife, Hillary, are co-owners of the company, and they both have some experience with their parents getting a little bit older and having some mobility issues in their houses.
Right.
As well as other customers that have come to him recently and said that, hey, we might need some help in our bathroom or in our kitchen. And he saw the opportunity to really help some people out. So we've started to specialize in helping people that have trouble with the normal house's mobility limitations. So
right.
We've been doing things like installing grab bars in the bathroom and making sure the floors are safe, making sure entryways are safe, and at the same time making everything look aesthetically nice.
Yeah. That's the key thing, right? You don't want something that's Mickey Mouse together or something like that. And that's a good point. I mean, sometimes, and correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, but sometimes it might not, you might not need a whole bathroom remodel. There's times where you do, and you need, access to where you might need to have a wheelchair go in and out of the shower, and you guys can do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then, but there's times where it's, hey, outdoor access. I need some railings to get through, my backyard, and I think we have a picture of that that we'll put up there. But you guys did that. It was a simple little project, but nonetheless, good sturdy railings that you can grab onto. And then can you guys talk a little bit more about lighting? Because I know lighting sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really think about it, but it just, the room being the right light so that you can just see around. If there's something on the counter and cluttered, you want to grab the right kitchen utensil, or you want to be able to see if there's a tripping hazard in the house, and just little things like that go a long way.
That's a good point, because you're home, but if you have a little bit better lighting, you really can see everything. And people forget about that. And then I think the other point that you talked about was like the threshold. A lot of people don't think about that.
Yeah, another little thing that you just almost never notice is that 1 or 2 inches that you have to step over in every doorway in your home, getting in and out of the outside and making sure it's weatherproofed and will hold in your air conditioning, all those things. Well, that 1 or 2 inches is something that you may trip over.
Wow. And what's like the smallest thing that you guys are able to do in terms of making a home a little more safe or accessible?
It really depends on everyone's individual needs, but there's nothing that's really too small. Just having a grab bar in the bathroom, or reinforcing even something like the toilet paper holder, so that you can grab onto it and it's sturdy enough to move yourself around or help you get up or sit down. Just little things like that go a long way.
So the small jobs and the big jobs, you guys do it all.
We'll do the grab bar, or we'll redo everything, take it down to the studs and rebuild your whole bathroom if you'd like.
Right, because and that is the other thing too, is Charlie, the founder of Dimmick Construction, he does these major home remodel big projects, and it has that foundation of knowing construction. Right?
He can do it.
I mean, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
And so that's the next, or one of the things, is having that foundation of knowing the construction, not only the business, but actual construction, and knowing that, hey, something has to be secure, and to be able to have the foresight to think ahead for that homeowner. So like, for instance, in the kitchen, I mean, just adding some lighting in the kitchen, or even under the cabinets, just so you have a better ability to see. I mean, my mother-in-law, her vision, she's having trouble with her vision, and in her house it's dark. Lights can help
Yeah.
And she knows her way around the house, but like you said, I mean, lighting alone to just help avoid any kind of thing, because the last thing you want to do is fall and end up in the hospital, and then what does the doctor say, you know?
And then you can't go home until you fix your problems. You know, they'll make you sign off on it and say that you can safely live in your home.
Right. Wow. And the other thing too is, I think, just wanting to stay home and be independent, and you know, it's not like a lot has to necessarily be done, but can you guys go out there and do an evaluation, or?
Yeah, I mean, we can do an estimate anytime. I'm sure we'll have our phone number up online for everyone. If anybody wants to just give us a call, we'll talk to you. You know, there's nothing we can't find a solution to.
Okay, great, and that's pretty cool. I mean, that's important because of all the different things that, you know, you think of and you worry about. And it might not be the first thing is, oh my gosh, I got to move. No, maybe you can stay at home, do a few minor adjustments, and then even you might be able to do things in progression. So maybe you have phase one, that's just a small little thing, and then 6 months to a year later, you could do a second phase. Is that right?
Absolutely. And you know, a lot of things that you know, people don't necessarily think about is if you were to go to something like a retirement community where it's all done for you already, the rent there for, you know, one person is about $80,000 a year for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
And then if you want to have another person live with you, you add on another $1,000 a year for that same space.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking at almost $100,000 a year in rent when you can do a small modification to your own home and live in the home that you've lived in your whole life.
Yeah, and stay independent and be able to do those things. So that's really good to know. Now, in terms of anything else, I mean, what's the big stuff that you guys have done or can do?
Oh, for Charlie, there's nothing he hasn't done.
Pool.
He has built everything. He's built
indoor pool,
from the ground up. Pool, indoor pool, gold toilets.
Oh, wow.
You want to do.
Whatever you need, he can do it.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then, how can people get in touch with you? If they have questions, if they want to get an estimate or have somebody come over and do an evaluation?
Yep, they can call us. Our website is safaccesshomeremodeling.com. You can request an estimate right there on our website on the front page, and we would be in touch with you.
And they can call you or text you?
Absolutely.
What's your number?
My number is 757-560-5865.
Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, again, it's about staying home longer. I don't, you know, if you ask anybody, probably 9 out of 10 people don't want to move. No. And Safe Access Home Remodeling is a great company to talk with. They've been in business since 1980 in terms of construction. They have a good foundation. The founder and owner of the company is very knowledgeable. They're licensed, they're insured. They've been in the San Diego community since 1980 or 70 or something like that. Yeah. So you really can't go wrong with them. They're not going anywhere. So anyways, again, Zach, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. And again, reach out to us if you want. Comment below. Feel free to share this video to anybody. And again, if you have any questions about, hey, you know, whether it's your parents or yourself, you want to stay in your home longer and you need a few things done around the house to help you with your mobility, call these guys. They're great. And we'll see you next time. Again, my name's Sam Goodwin with Hocoa, your home repair network, and Zach Miller with Safe Access Home Remodeling. Okay.